What's up, y'all? It's been a while. Uh, keeping it short as I can possible. It's gonna be a supplement review. I'm gonna be reviewing Platinum Pre. Pretty much the supplement I said I was gonna work out on one of my last videos that I was doing. I think when I was reviewing the Jack. Well, anyway, I've been hearing all these claims about Platinum Pre being, the shit, and being pretty much better than Jack. So, me personally, I had to try this supplement out because Jack was like my first pre-workout, and also not only that, it was my favorite, and it gave me the best results. But here it is: Optimum Nutrition Platinum Pre. Oh, hey, hold on. There you go. So you see the Optimum, the ON, the Optimum Nutrition. The flavor I got was raspberry lemonade. It was not that bad of a flavor. Now, first thing I want to get into, like, there's a lot of herbs in here. I mean, so it's like, it's a lot of shit that I can't pronounce. But pretty much it's got your typical shit in it. It's got your typical, your beta alanine, your caffeine. No diaphane though. But regular stuff, it's got 5 calories, 1 gram of carbs, gram of protein, vitamin C, 100 milligrams, sodium, 60 milligrams of potassium, 70. But if you take 2 scoops, because 2 scoops, you get 10 calories, 2 grams of carbs, still a gram of protein, 200 milligrams of vitamin C, 120 milligrams sodium, 140 milligrams in potassium. Now, it's also got some whey protein in this, which also kind of struck me off guard. It's got no creatine in it, so it's like, this is a creatine-free supplement. But besides all that, you can take 2 scoops. It's basically saying, you can take up to 1 to 2 scoops. It says start with 1 to figure out what your tolerance is. Because if you take 2 scoops, this stuff really gives you energy. Like, I mean, oh my goodness. Like, this stuff gives you drive and energy. Like, I took 1 scoop and I was going crazy off this shit. Like, it was just great. You know what I mean? And I was on 1 scoop for like a good 2 weeks before I varied on to 2 scoops. And man, let me tell you, when you go on to 2 scoops, you think you a crackhead or something, because I tell you, places started burning that ain't never started burning. That's the beta alanine working though. Like I said, I personally like the beta alanine because that's how I know that supplement is working for me. And that's how I know that the supplement period is working for me. But, I mean, I'm sitting in my chair while I take this shit, and it's like, my eyes keep twitching, and it's like, they moving, doing all shit like that, right? And then I'm playing the game, and then next thing you know, I'm like jumping and screaming almost, because I'm into the game all of a sudden, and I don't get into the games like that hype, that serious, like that crazy. So I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, this is some crazy shit. It provides real good energy and focus. It gives you great pump, like everybody say, but here's the one thing: the pumps don't last all day, every day, like some of the reviews on the internet said. That shit probably lasts you about 30 minutes after, and then it'll just, like, die down. But considering how big the container is 30 servings. This is 30 servings, okay? And my only problem with this supplement is that when I got this out of a local vitamin shop. I didn't get this out of GNC. GNC was talking about they didn't have the shit. Okay, GNC was talking about they didn't have it, so of course I went to a local vitamin shop where I know they have it. I paid $10 more, but whatever. When you get this, or whoever gets this, whoever decides to get this supplement, it says 30 servings, but when you get it, it's not going to be filled to the top. I mean, it's like as soon as you open it, it's like somebody already been using your shit. Cause you know how people, how they make money. They set a price for it. They put a certain amount in it. You buy it, and it's not pretty much what it's not. It's worth the buy, believe me, but it's not worth the amount that you should be paying. Like, this shit's originally 80 some dollars, and then they cut the price down to about like 60, and then they go 50, and then they cut the price to 40. And I'm saying that shit's still not worth the price of how much they put in there. Cause like when you open it, this shit's like almost down here. But honestly, when I started taking the supplement, I started realizing how much of that shit was in here. Like, it didn't seem like 30 servings at all, because I was sharing this shit, because, like, I work out with my cousin, I work out with my brother sometimes, and I was sharing this shit like crazy, and this shit lasts me a little over a month. I mean, maybe that was just my particular container, but goddamn, like, usually I'm done before the month is out, because I usually share my supplements sometimes. But, anyway, long story short, this is a very great supplement. I would give this a rating, the same rating I give the Jack, because when I first took the Jack, it had me working out for a very long time. When I first took this, it had me working out for a very long time. So I'm not going to say that this is better. I'm going to say that this is on the exact same level as the Jack. And the reason why I would probably like it just a tad bit more is that my tolerance level for this stayed where it was. Like, it didn't go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher like the Jack. This shit just really kept me going the whole entire time. So, Optimum Nutrition for a pre-workout. This is a very great pre-workout. I recommend it. Let me let y'all see it again. And as always, that is my take on it. So there's different flavors and every different stuff and all that extra kind of different stuff like that. So yeah.